Gumbel.
And I'm Terry Bradshaw.
And who is that again?
That's Stainless.
Stainless. Now, we welcome you to week 2 here on the NFL Today. With half an hour to go before kickoff, here's a look at who's warming up. Out in Green Bay, Reggie White faces Randall Cunningham and the rest of his old Eagles teammates for the first time since he flew the free agency coop. Meanwhile, in our nation's capital, Phoenix wide receiver Gary Clark returns $2 million a year richer to RFK Stadium, where he once roamed with the Redskins posse. And more memories at the Metrodome, where Minnesota quarterback Jim Mcmahon starts for the first time against the Bears, whom he once led to the Super Bowl championship. Yesterday, our Dan Fouts had a chance to chat with Mad Mac as the two quarterbacks engaged in a friendly game of dominoes.
What about the public persona of Jim McMahon? Over the years, you've been one of the most colorful, if not the most colorful guy in the league. How would you like to be remembered?
I think it's just a guy who gave his all and you know, played every game as is to win it. You know, that's why we're here, to win ball games. I take my job seriously. A lot of people don't believe that's true just because I might just screw around in practice or, joke around in a meeting or something, but I've never gone into a game unprepared, and I think they realize that.
Now you're facing your old team, the Bears. Special thoughts about that?
No, I've got a lot of good friends that still play. Well, not a lot of good friends. There's only a few guys left that play there, but I know the kind of players they are, and they know the kind of player I am. So I think it's going to be a hell of a ball game. There's really only one guy I want to beat, and that's the guy sitting in the box.
That guy in the box is CEO and Bear President Mike McCaskey, and I think it's fair to say that McMahon and McCaskey don't exactly see eye to eye. One guy McMahon doesn't want to see eye to eye today is former teammate, Super Bowl 20 MVP, the Colonel Richard Dent. If the Vikings can keep Dent away from McMahon, McMahon will be a happy dude, and he'll have that measure of revenge. Greg and Terry, that's the story from here at the Metrodome.
All right, Dan, thanks. For the Bears, running back Neil Anderson, who missed all of the preseason with a pulled hamstring, will make his first start. But wide receiver Wendell Davis won't. He, along with #1 pick Curtis Conway, missed the team flight yesterday. Conway was nervous about getting lost on his way to the airport, so he asked Davis for a ride. They both missed the plane. Both made it to Minnesota, and both will be fine. Let's talk about a Chicago Bears defense that had share of problems last week against the Giants.
Well, one of the problems the Bears had is their cornerbacks and their safeties. Some were playing man, some were playing zone. And when I talked to Bob Sloat, the defensive coordinator of the Bears, he couldn't believe that happened. And Mark Carey, the free safety, calls the signals to the corners and tells them the coverage. Well, they didn't get it last week. They got beat on 2 big plays. So what they're going to do this week, Carrier will call the play, but now the corners will turn around to Carrier and acknowledge, yes, we heard the coverage change, and they'll either do cross, hands, shake a finger, or something to let him know we're on the same page. Okay?
In Houston, the highly touted Joe